In the following section, you're going to learn how to use the most popular tools in Illustrator which are typically used to design a logo. Obviously different logos may have different graphics which demand different tools, but I'm going to cover the most common, and it's these tools I'm going to be using myself in the course to design the forthcoming logos. You may find that some tools, namely the pen tool, is difficult to work with at first, but rest assured it becomes more and more easy with practice, and if you stick with it, you'll be able to control it to do exactly what you want it to do. So let's jump in and take a look at the tools and features of Adobe Illustrator. Just to ensure that we both have the same things on screen in the same position, I've placed the character panel on the left hand side beneath the tools panel. This also contains open type and paragraph tabs. Beneath this I have the transform panel. Beneath the transform panel I have the pathfinder panel, which also features the align tab. To the right, this is normally default, however if it changes you might wish to rearrange yours. I have colour at the top on the right, which features the colour guide tab. Beneath this, swatches panel, which features the brushes and symbols tabs. Beneath this is stroke, which features gradient and transparency tabs also. Beneath this is appearance panel, which also features graphic styles. And at the very bottom I have layers, which also features the artboards tab. If for whatever reason one of these panels is missing, particularly on the left hand side, you should go to window at the top of the screen, click for the drop down, then look for whatever's missing and then click it so that the window appears. Here Pathfinder is selected. You see when I deselect it disappears. To show the Pathfinder again, select window, Pathfinder, and there the Pathfinder panel reappears. You can rearrange these panels simply by clicking the top of each and dragging to whatever location you see fit. This is a quick video to let you know about some changes that have been made recently in Illustrator CC. Now if you're not using Illustrator CC, obviously this is not going to apply to you, but if you are, you'll want to take note of this. So the thing that's been introduced recently is the properties panel. And what this is basically is some old panels, such as character as one example, they're all now consolidated into this properties panel that you see here. As an example, if we select the type tool and we go to select and type, you'll see all the type options are now in the character panel in properties. So you'll see we have the font and the options for the text within here. So likewise, if we select a shape and we draw out a shape, you'll see that we now have options for the shape within the properties panel. We have arrange, align to pixel grid, recolor. We have stroke, where we can apply a stroke of a certain color. And we also have opacity, which is previously in the appearance panel, which was separate before. So basically the properties panel is just a consolidation of some panels which were separate in previous versions. You'll see that we still have Pathfinder, Align and Transform as separate panels as they were before. You can drag the properties over into the right hand side here, and you can do the same with Color Guide and of course Color. And you can arrange these as you see fit. And this will give you an appearance which looks like the old version. So the rule of thumb is, if you select something in the toolbar, you're going to have the options for that tool in the properties panel.